How King Richard Came to Sherwood Forest. One rainy evening, Friar Tuck came back to his little house. There he prepared a hot wine and sat at a table. Suddenly he heard a voice outside. A stranger asked him to open the door. "Who is it?" "Go on your way." "I can do nothing for you," said Friar Tuck. "I got lost. It is so wet outside." "Please, open the door," said the stranger. Friar Tuck went forward to see his visitor. He saw a tall knight in a black cloak before him. His horse stood next to him. "I ask you for good food and a warm bed for this night." "My horse can stay at the back side of your house," said the knight. "Sit down, Sir Knight. I will take care of your horse." "My food and bed is yours this night," said Friar Tuck. And the knight entered the house quickly and sat at a small table near the fire. The priest shared his food and wine with the knight. The knight told him about his merry adventures. Soon they were laughing loudly as if they were the best of friends in the world. The time passed quickly, and the two men fell asleep near the fire. The next morning the knight woke up early and asked Friar Tuck many questions. "Tell me, how can I find Robin Hood? I have a message for him from the king. I looked for him yesterday, but I could not," said the knight. "For I can show you his house," answered Friar Tuck. So they went into the forest. The day was very bright. The knight breathed the fresh air gladly. They walked about 4 miles, when suddenly a young man stepped into the road. It was Robin Hood. He recognized Friar Tuck at once, but he pretended not to know him at all. "Stop! It is my road today." "You have to pay for your entrance," said Robin. "Who are you?" asked the king. "I live in this forest with other men. We have no money. Only priests and knights can help us," answered Robin. "But we are the messengers of the king. His Majesty is near this forest and would like to talk to Robin Hood," said the king. "God save the king! I am Robin Hood, and I am his best servant. I protect the poor all the time. I am glad to see you here." "You are my friend now," said Robin. "All right. Now show us your house in the forest," said the king. So they went deep into the forest. Soon Robin took his horn out and blew it 3 times. After some time many young men in green arrived. They carried their bows and arrows in their hands. The knight was very surprised at the scene. Then the dinner began. All the men were eating gladly. When the dinner was over, Robin turned to his guest. "Now you will see how we live here," said Robin. Then the men stood up and took their long bows into their hands. The knight was surprised at the small targets. Soon the shooting began. Little John shot first. Then came Allenadale and Will Stutely. Each man shot very well. Robin Hood and his men screamed joyfully. At last Robin Hood started to shoot, too. All his arrows hit right in the center of the targets. The knight was very surprised. "My God! I have never seen such good shooting in my life," said the king. Soon a horn sounded in the forest. The next moment there, many knights came. "It is Sir Richard of the Lea," screamed Robin. And it was true. Sir Richard came closer to the outlaws. He stopped in front of the knight and knelt before him respectfully. "It is the king," cried Will Stutely. Robin and his men knelt slowly before the king. How Robin Hood and Maid Marian got married. "Your Majesty, we will serve you for all of our days. We became outlaws because of the Sheriff of Nottingham. He is a very greedy man. Give us your protection and we will leave the forest." "We will follow all of your orders," said Robin. "Swear that you, Robin Hood, and all your men will serve the king from this day," said Sir Richard. "We swear," answered the young men. "Stand up then. You are the best bowman I have seen in my life. I do not want you to live in the forest and shoot my deer. From this day on, you will be my own bowman. You will protect me and my lands." "So, who is Little John?" said the king. "I am Little John," said Little John. "From this day you are the Sheriff of Nottingham," said the king. "I will be the best sheriff, your Majesty," answered Little John. "Who is Will Scarlet?" asked the king. Will Scarlet stepped forward. "Will Scarlet, I heard your story. You will resume your lands today and come to London. You are a nobleman, said the king. Thank you, your majesty, answered Will Scarlet. And who is Will Stutely? Asked the king. Will Stutely stepped forward quickly. Will Stutely, from this day on you are the chief of my bowmen, said the king. I will be the best chief, your majesty, answered Will Stutely. Who is Alanadale? Asked the king. Alanadale stepped forward. Alanadale, I heard your story, too. You are a very good singer. Come to London with your wife and sing for me at the court, said the king. Thank you very much. I am so glad to sing for you, your majesty, answered Alanadale. Then the king turned to Robin Hood. Robin Hood, first you have to marry Maid Marian at once. I heard of your love. Marry Maid Marian if she wants, said the king. Maid Marian stepped forward gladly. Maid Marian. I want to marry Robin Hood, your majesty, answered. Then the king talked to the other bowmen. Soon evening came. The knights and the bowmen ate and drank by the fire. And Alanadale sang many merry songs that evening. It was a very happy night. The king and the bowmen slept in the open air, under the stars. The next morning they went to Nottingham. First rode the king with all his tall knights. Then came Sir Richard of the Leah. After them came Robin Hood and Maid Marian. The other bowmen in green followed them. They stopped near the gates of Nottingham. Open the gates! I am the King of England, said the king. The gates opened at once. Soon every man and woman came to see the king. They screamed. The king caught Robin Hood and his men. The sheriff arrived very quickly. Sir Sheriff, I came here. There will be no outlaws anymore, as all of them serve the king now. And Little John is the sheriff of Nottingham from this day, said the king. The sheriff said not a word. He was very angry with Robin Hood and his men. The king turned to the bishop angrily. Lord Bishop, I heard of your bad actions, but I will talk about that later. But this afternoon you have to prepare the wedding ceremony for Robin Hood and Maid Marian, said the king. The bishop also did not say anything. He went away quickly to prepare the ceremony. In the afternoon the church was full of merry people. There were many beautiful flowers and colored ribbons. Every man and woman was very glad. Friar Tuck stood next to the bishop. The bishop was speaking in Latin. After the ceremony Robin and Marian passed through the portal, as husband and wife. The bowmen threw golden pennies left and right joyfully. Then the biggest celebration in Nottingham began. And that is how Robin Hood and Marian started their married life.